Ren, what a great pleasure to meet you. And I went, no, what a great pleasure it is to meet you. Just a polite guy.
When you look back on your work, are there any particular moments that you wish you could redo, or any particular songs that you just are so deeply connected to? And I know we brought up Cora, but to me, in any artistic project that I do, it's almost like a little chapter of my life in the moment. And going back to those particular projects reinvigorates the feelings that I had in that period of time of my life. So I'm curious, looking back at your discography, what moments really would you put on your historical timeline as a highlight?
Well, okay, go back to what you said as far as redoing anything.
Is there anything unfinished that you wish?
Oh, there's a lot unfinished, but I don't. Yeah. Luckily, I've done enough stuff that I don't really. I mean, there's stuff, but not anything really that's on the front of my. That I say, you know what, I need to get back in. There is one thing. That's ongoing that I want to do. Okay. Oh. But that's the only thing. It's a musical project, a big one that's would be very difficult, and we just haven't had time to devote to what has to go into something like that. And it's not like it's my life's work, but it's something that I'd like to see come to fruition in some state. But it takes a lot of doing. But other than that, I don't. And normally I don't listen to stuff. Now it's so funny. It astounds me. It's so easy to go on your phone and like I wanted to do a song last night that I haven't done called "Sentimental Fools," and there's no. Press it up on your phone, jot down the words and the chords. It'll take you about 3 seconds. But the fact that I can just go and get it, it's amazing. Then it's sort of like, well, maybe they don't have it. Well, it doesn't matter. The technology amazes me. Yeah. And to think that kids growing up now, that's taken for granted. That's the way they're going to grow up.
Right.
They're never going to go to a record store. They're never even going to make a phone call.
Do you think that there's some sort of like fetish missing with the playing of music that you miss? The pulling the album out of the sleeve, choosing it, browsing through your whole rank and file of albums, pulling the one out, flipping it over to the A or B side, lightly placing it on the on the spinning table.
Yeah, no, I mean, I used to love, especially in this period where I was talking about when I got out of school and I got into these albums. Well, I would pull out the album, but I wanted to see who was on it, who was playing, who did this, who did that. Yeah. But obviously you could have done that with CDs. So you get to do that. But no, I don't know what a kid now who just doesn't even know any concept of even purchasing it. Maybe, purchase it, pay a bunch of money, and you got 8 billion albums that you just